What's up, my peeps? 53 Shades Darker coming to you with another video. But before I start this huddle number 4, I would like to bring out some new things that I want to share with all my subscribers. So, I said that I want to play a game called Let's Play Tuesday. So, for all my subscribers, on Tuesdays, this right here is a mug that I'm going to send to all my subscribers that play Let's Play Tuesday. So how Let's Play Tuesday works is, starting this Tuesday, I'm going to say a phrase. Once I say that phrase, if you are the 7th commenter that comments on that phrase, I will send you either the mug or one of these shirts. These are the new shirts. This is the back of the shirt, and this is the front. And here is white, the white color. So, if you answer our comment and be the 7th commenter on that phrase, send me an email and I would send you either of your choice, either a mug or a t-shirt. So let's get into this huddle number 4. Starting with the recap. So of the 2 videos, the first video was walking distance from Newtown. So that video stems from directly across the street. There's all these different shops. There's different places to eat. There's a bunch of things that it just looks like here in Macton. A lot of people don't know that there's other things outside of just this little strip. I call it the Macton Strip. So it's kind of like the Las Vegas Strip to me because I live in Las Vegas, but I call it the Macton Strip. And directly across the street from this strip, there's all those shops. There's upstairs, there's downstairs, there's steak houses, there's hamburger places, and there's also places that you can get your nails done, saloons. I actually missed one of the saloons from an owner that I know, and it's because of the construction that is being done, and I'm sorry that I missed it. I'm gonna try to get in on the next video that I do when I go over there. It's a nice facility, and he also owns a restaurant, but there's so many things over there. I think I covered most of it in the video, and I just wanted to show people, the viewers, that there's more to do than just walking up and down this little area. And it's getting bigger because they're expanding and actually going to be putting in, I want to say, about 5 or 6 more different things there. So that was the video, walking distance from Mactown. So number 2, eating dried fish. So I was a little hesitant about dried fish because I always hear this stuff about how dried fish had a smell to it and how it'd stink up your whole house. And once you have that fish smell in your house, you can never get rid of it. So I was hesitant to try to cook it in my house. So I decided, you know what, let me find an area, and I just happened to know Ms. Gomer, who works at Gomer's Eatery, and talk to her about trying the dried fish. I was very surprised because to me it was delicious. I don't know if it's naturally salty like that. I don't know if that's just the way it tastes, but it has like a salty type taste to it, and it's not bad at all. It actually tastes pretty good. And there were some other fish. I don't remember the name of it, but it was very delicious. So it was dry fish, and then she made some little flat. It's kind of had the consistency of like the imitation crab that's fried, but it was not imitation. It was the real deal, and it was compressed and fried, and it had a really good taste to it. And I'm pretty sure that you can add a little ketchup with it or whatever, but I didn't add the ketchup, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And also was the dried fish, the crab cake type smashed up. What else? It was 3 other types of fish, and it was all delicious. And I want to thank her for. I know she's going to be watching this video. I want to thank her for taking the time to do that for me, to make that video. And it was very. They call it masarap. I think I said that right. Masarap. So very delicious. That's what that means in Tagalog. So those are the 2 videos that I did last week that I wanted to bring out. My top 5 topics that I want to talk about this week. Number 1, misconceptions. Hear me right. Misconceptions of low prices in the Philippines, because everything is not cheap here. You can find yourself, if you're not really conscious as far as watching your budget and how much you're spending, you can actually end up spending a lot of money. And a lot of people think that, oh, it's only pesos, but those pesos, they add up. And for instance, so let me name off a few of these different ones that I want to bring to your attention so you can see. I got to put on my Steve Harvey glasses. So, fruits, strawberries. I bought some strawberries one time, and it was probably about 5 or 6, give or take, maybe 10, or just enough to hold in my hand in one hand. Those strawberries were like $19. $19. Yes, I said $19. Now, I know at your local supermarket, strawberries you get it by the pound. Here's by the kilo. So 1 kilo, I don't even think it was a kilo, but those strawberries were $19. And at home, I'm from United States, so I'm speaking about where my area. That 1 pack it's about $1.99 a pound. $1.99 a pound. You won't never get that price here. And I know maybe because of the import fees and things like that, but the fruit is very expensive. Gain detergent. So I don't know if everybody knows what Gain detergent is, but the large box, the large, I don't know how many pounds it is, but it's the larger size. So I did a comparison. Gain detergent is about $21 to $24 here in the Philippines, and that's the powdered detergent. So it costs that's equivalent to, let's say, actually, it's about, I take that back, it's about $21 to $24 in the US. Here, it's about $32. So 32, equivalent to $32 here in the Philippines. So you go from 21 to 24 compared to 34. So it's like almost $10 difference. That's pretty pricey. So just some of the things you have to be careful for. There's a lot of things that are very very reasonable, but there are some things that are expensive. And if you're living here in the Philippines, I'm pretty sure you can attest to what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. Not everything is cheap, and not everything is expensive. Number two, poverty. So I want to get this straight, and I don't want to offend anyone because the, that's not what I'm here for to do, is to offend anyone. But I'm just going to lay out some facts from what I know and my experiences. So a lot of people think there's some beautiful places here. There's a lot of gorgeous places, and some places I've never even seen before. I mean, there's the mountains. I've been up to some of the highest peaks. It's very beautiful, very nice. And just like in any place that you live, anywhere that you go, and I'm going to speak about two places in the United States that I know personally because I live there. Los Angeles, California. There are some bad areas, poverty-stricken areas that some of you subscribers that are from California and Los Angeles can pretty much attest to what I'm saying. You could pretty much know that what I'm telling you is exactly right. I grew up in Los Angeles, so I know the area. There's poor areas everywhere. So, some people they'll get off the plane and they'll think this is not what everybody's talking about because I see this over here, I see this on the ground. Growing up in South Central Los Angeles, I've seen it all, and also living in Las Vegas, right downtown Las Vegas. If you go close to the cemeteries, there's homeless, there's trash, there's things all over the place. I'm not trying to trash Las Vegas because I really enjoy being in Las Vegas, but I'm just telling you the facts. The point that I'm trying to make is everywhere there's areas that are developed and there's areas that are not so developed. Is there areas here that's like that? Sure, there are areas like that. And I want to tell you a little story. I showed a friend of mine a photo from my upstairs 18th floor condo and how beautiful the site was, overlooking the place. And that person told me I would never come there because it looks poor. And that made me feel really bad towards that person because the people that live here, they work. There's a lot of people that work hard and they're doing the best that they can do with what they have. And so when I hear people speak on things like that, it just makes me think I don't understand how people can feel that way because not everybody grew up with the silver spoon or gold spoon in their mouth. And so in this case here, you're gonna see that kind of stuff. You're gonna see areas. You're gonna see areas that are not built up like you would say the Strip of Las Vegas. And just because you see that, I don't think that I really disagree with people that have negative things to say about it. And then somebody might say, well, you don't live outside of the condos. You don't live there. No, I don't. But eventually, I'm looking to buy something that's out with the locals, with the people, because I grew up I'm not ashamed, or I'm not embarrassed or whatever to be amongst, some people that are less fortunate. And I just think that it's a shame when people have that mentality. So I wanted to talk about that because, if you come, you get here and see, oh my God, look at this. I'm looking at that. This got this over here. Don't be surprised because you're going to see it. Are there nice places? Of course. There's beautiful places. And I'm trying to make the comparison with the United States because there's areas the same way or just as worse in a lot of areas. I've never been in a whole bunch of different states, but I know California and Las Vegas. So I want you to know where I'm taking this conversation, and I hope that people can understand the point that I'm trying to make. That if a person could have their choice to be a multimillionaire, a lot of people would make that choice, and they wouldn't. They would have certain things, but a lot of us, including myself, we didn't make ourselves, and we have to do the best that we can do with what we have. So, and there's a lot of hardworking people here. I live amongst them. So I think that's enough talking about that. And I hope you get the point and understand where I'm trying to go with that. Number 3. AC units. So, in some places, in either your condo or some of the places, there are going to be AC units, air conditioner units. However, just understand that in some of the units, it's either going to be hot or it's going to be cold. So, if it's hot, you need to turn your AC on. However, when you turn an AC on, a lot of the units in a lot of places, they don't have the automatic thermostat that can read when the temperature drops to kick back on. So you don't have to keep turning it off and on. And a lot of the units and a lot of the condos here, you set it to 55 degrees or just say 24 degrees or 30 degrees. It's going to stay on. And say you go out and you come back after an hour or 2 hours, it's going to be ice cold in there. It's going to be ice cold in your unit. And I want you to know that if you buy a condo, you might want to invest in the air conditioners that have the automatic thermostat. So you can set it. Once the temperature drops, it's pretty much like a smart IQ. It picks up the temperature and it will kick back on. So when you come in, it's a constant flow. It is not too cold and it's not warm. So it's just right and just how you want it. So just be prepared for that to happen if you stay in one of the condos. I'm only telling you this because I know this stuff, and it's either happened to me or it's happened to somebody that I know. The whole point of these huddles is to inform you. Number 4, American food products. So, I love Filipino food, and I'm starting to like a lot more of it. But I am an American guy, and I can't eat Filipino food all the time. So every once in a while, I want to have a taste for an American hamburger or something, a box of macaroni and cheese or something. So I want you guys to know there's a superstore. There's actually 2 of them. There's one called Landers, and there's another one called SNR. The Landers, if you are in the Macton area, it's about, I want to say, maybe about 45 minutes from Macton. Um, it's in Cebu City, and it's called Landers, Landers. They actually deliver, so they can bring the products to your location wherever you are, or you can take a taxi or a Grab and go there yourself and do some shopping. But they sell American products, so and it's like a Costco type thing where you have to have a membership and you pay a certain amount. I think it's once per year. It's very, very low cost, and you can use the Landers. I've never been in the SNR, but I hear it's pretty similar to Landers. Landers have American products. It's not that cheap because it's imported, but they do have a lot of things. Now, the only thing that you're going to have to be careful with is I bought a box of cereal because 5 days a week I eat cereal and I don't eat big breakfasts. It's only on the weekends. So I bought a box of cereal. I think it was either Product 19 or something of that nature. And it says Product 19. It don't taste like Product 19. I think it was Daduk 19 or something. Those off brands that it'll have the box, but it don't, like Tony the Tiger. It's probably Grony the Riger or something like that. You know how that goes. But you have to be careful with some of the products. Not all the products, but some of them. The box will say this, and it'll be a different taste. I don't know if it's manufactured in another part of. I don't know where it's manufactured. I don't know where it comes from, but I know Tony the Tiger's cornflakes. I know what they taste like, just like a lot of other products from the U.S. I know what they taste like, and when you eat something and it says this, you know the difference. I've been eating it all my life. So some of the things you have to be careful because that's how it is. Number 5, my fifth talking point. Put the glasses on so I can see this. So, when you're visiting the Philippines and you're gonna rent a condo, the reason why I talk about this is because I have a condo, so I'm all over the condo business. So if you're gonna get a condo, make sure that you do a reference check first, because there's been some things going on with some of the people here that they're having a lot of problems. So, and what I mean by reference check, I'm talking about you want to check the place out or talk to somebody who's either stayed there before or knows something about the place, because pictures can be deceiving. As you know, picture can look like something, but then when you actually go there, it's a whole total different thing. So you want to make sure that either you know of the place or you got some references behind that, or look at the talk not talk but go and check the, what they call those, the, I don't know, it's like the comment section based on people staying there. Check those out. Sometimes it's 2 stars, 3 stars. You want to check those out because a lot of times you go into a place and you get there and you don't know nothing about it. The toilet is broke. There's mold in the refrigerator. They don't have sheets, it's not clean. Pictures are totally, it looks like a huge place when you get there. It's the size of a Cracker Jack box. So you want to make sure you check that, and that's throughout a lot of places here. So just to make sure that everything is fine, you want to make sure you check that. And I've had an experience with that in Boracay, where I let somebody that I didn't really do a reference check. I let somebody get a place for me, and the place was a total wipeout, and a lot of money wasted. And I didn't really verify it myself, just trusting and believing that, oh, it's going to be nice. Pictures look good. Whole totally different story when I got there. So just be careful. And I'm just trying to make sure that you guys don't experience what I experienced, because it was not fun at all. So, 2 comments. I'm going to read these 2 comments. I'm not going to say who they are, but I'm going to read these 2 comments. One comment was a really good comment, and the other one was not so good. So, the comment that I felt was pretty good was, it goes like this. Brother, 53. Bless you, brother. Nice quick hitter for a Wednesday. That's great. How you keep it fresh, 53. You're everywhere. Be blessed. Nice video. Salamat. I know who you are. I appreciate you. You're always on point. And I'm always seeing you in the comments, and I appreciate you. I look forward to reading your comments, your feedback, and things like that. And I want to say thank you, and I'm going to keep pushing these videos out, and I hope you enjoy them. And thank you 100 million plus. You know who you are. Okay, so for the not so good comments. This commenter said, and this had something to do with, I guess, the Nicey Burger. We had a burger joint giveaway, and that turned out to be really, really fun. So this commenter said, nice gesture, but I wouldn't touch that stuff with a 8-inch pole. 8-inch pole. You know, I just think that, just in my opinion, I mean, I've eaten hamburgers from McDonald's. I've eaten outside food. You know, from everything that I've seen, the place was very, very clean. No reason for alarm. Food was really, really good. I actually ate a burger and I had a hot dog. And very nice employee that worked there that did all that work. And the people enjoyed themselves. That was the most important thing. So, you know, I just feel that wasn't right. So for the person that left that comment, I just want you to know, if you get a chance to see this video, the food was delicious, and I'm going to definitely go back there and eat again. So, and I actually, if you come, I'm going to invite you, and we're going to sit down and we're going to have a burger together at that place if you come. But thank you for your comment, and you know, that's just my opinion. So, well, we're already into 29 minutes and 38 seconds. Went over a little bit, but I'm going to end this huddle on this note. Be kind to one another. And if you don't know how to be kind, Learn how to be kind. It goes a long way. You know, we all humans and we all need each other. You know, there's only one race, and that race is the human race. Be safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, and always stay informed. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, if you like the content, please leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the like button. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Paige.